Hello guys, welcome back to our usual English practice session. So yesterday was our 50th day, right? You must have watched this video. So in this 50 days, I have to share with you guys things that I learned, things that changed me in these 50 days. It was when I went for my first interview that I got a chance to understand my mistakes, understand my shortcomings, the places where I lack my skills, the place where I need to develop, the areas which I have better skills, better knowledge. So it was then I got a chance to understand myself more. Right now, after 50 days, starting from that day, since that day, I know I made some developments in my speaking skills, in my viewing things, in my perspectives, watching personalities, believing something, or doing the things in a formal way, or approaching people in different ways. I learned something. So I thought that I feel a bit sleepy right now. But even after 50 days, I have that urge. I have that urge to quit everything. I have that urge to stop everything. But it's the first thing or the one thing that I believed that day, to go to be consistent all these days, to go to meet the wish, to be the meet the future you in someday in the future. So even now I really feel a bit really feel sleepy, but it's that thought that I have to do something for what I wish to become someday. If you want to become or if you want to be someone who's successful in his life, you have to do something about that every day. So if as you want to be an English speaker, you naturally like a native English speaker. I'll not be a native English speaker, but I can be a person who speaks like them. I can be a person who uses English like them. I can be an English spokesperson. I can be an English representative. I can be a representative of India in some places and some embassies. So for that I have to be a person who know how to use language, especially English, in particular situations, the situations where they need special care, special ways, special attitudes, etiquettes, like that. So first thing that I learned in these 50 days is I have to be someone who wishes to see themselves in a higher position, in a successful position. They want to be successful. They have to be successful only if they are consistent. If they are consistent, they'll be successful. Consistency is not something that everyone can do. I know it, as I mentioned right now, I have this urge to stop everything right now. But your wish, for that you have to keep your wish top of everything. Beyond everything, you have to live for that wish. Right now I have that feeling that I'll be someone I wish for someday. It may not be today, I know. It may not be tomorrow. But as I did this thing, I followed the path, I followed this routine for 50 days. I know that I can follow this for another 50 days. I can follow this for 100 days. I can follow this for 1 year. Even though there will be some challenges, there will be some times that it will feel difficult for you to continue on this journey, but I know that I can continue this. You know why I feel like that? Because I kept my wish, I kept my dream on top of everything. So the first priority that I give is to that wish, is to that ambition of mine. So whatever the situation it might be, whatever the conditions that I have, I'll be recording this video, I'll be putting something on YouTube every day. It may be late, I know, sometimes it gets late, but I'm consistent. And the next thing that I learned is that we cannot be perfect in very short time, or we cannot be perfect, maybe we'll never reach that perfectness, but we can progress in every second. We can, if we work for that, I'll be better in the next second, I'll be better in the next minute, I'll be better next day, next year, next month, next decade. But I'll be better if I continue to do something for a wish that was the fuel. So even after 50 days, some guys may feel that I didn't develop anything, I couldn't really get on that journey. But believe me guys, I don't know whether you feel that feel of development that you might see in me in this 50 days, but I know that I have some developments, I have some progress in this journey. And the second thing, as I mentioned, a third thing that I learned from this journey, that I have to approach things in the right way, not the right way, but you have to feel the things in an optimistic manner. Like in this past day, I've been going through interviews, some online, some offline. And the first thing that I have witnessed, though, I feel that I have to be hopeful first. Then everything will be coming following that. The first interview, I was like really pessimistic and really, I really opened my mindset. I really opened myself in front of the interviewers, and they're like, if you believe that you are lacking some skills, why do you come here? So I told them that I'll be really frank, and I told them that I have certain lack of skills, but I feel like I'll develop it, and I'm working on that. If Allah allows me, if God has written something for me, I'll be in front of them next year, being a better version, being a person who will have that kind of skill they wish to see in someone who work for them. So that's it for the guys. I know it's late, but I did my thing, and you guys have to do yours. So that's it, guys. Bye.